Alright, so we've got a mushroom here, but this one's friendly.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Yeah, we gotta save the princess again.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Urasil.
Alright, so I don't want to be rude, but what's the deal with the mushroom thing?
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorias came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. Thou shalt see, and not without instinct.
So yeah, the thing about Ulasil is that it's currently in danger of being completely overrun. Also, she sells Dusk's stuff.
May the flames guide thee.
Ulasil's in danger of being overrun by the abyss, by the darkness, the stuff that we encountered in New Londo Ruins. And so Princess Dusk has been kidnapped by a primeval human. That may set off a couple bells for those of you with really good memories. And the Knight Artorias, who we've discussed a fair amount already, went off to save her. But I like what Elizabeth says, that because Knight Artorias has nary a murmur of dark, I think she said, he'll probably be swallowed up by the darkness. So you have to have a part of darkness within you in order to safely brave the dark. You have to embrace the darkness in order to survive it. Anyway, this may ring a couple bells, this visual design. This bridge here. You got woods. It might be a little familiar to people. And these sprawling areas that I'm going to have trouble figuring out what I've looked at and what I've not. Ooh, and those, look at that. Big guy right there. So hold on, let's take care of these scarecrow-looking dudes first. Whew. Let's get some stamina back here. Alright, so again, these guys might also look familiar to you. Oh, they got a hella defense. And they're pretty strong, too. So yeah, the last 4 major areas we've been in, the game doesn't really know what order you can tackle them in. So you're really, all of them are pretty easy, or not easy, but similar difficulty-wise. This one, you are expected to come here after you've done everything else. So the game is perfectly happy to give you some tough but enemies. So yeah, let's try not to aggro 3 things at once. Probably a good idea. going to stick to the periphery for now. That's usually a better way of navigating. And you recognize these flowers. And hello, look at this. We got a Colosseum-looking place. A river. Ooh, we can go there. We can go there. See, there's a message and a bridge and all that. So it's worth noting that even though we've traveled far into the past, like thousands of years, this place is already in ruins. This is already on its way out. It's not in any way the height of the kingdom. This will be an elevator once we activate the bottom. Guardian Gauntlets, what's that about? Gauntlets of the Stone Knights, guardians of the Forest Sanctuary. The Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted gauntlets are oppressively heavy. Where have we seen Stone Knights before? Where have we seen this style of architecture? Are you kidding? Oh, come on. This is, it's all looking very familiar. Also, these flowers, I'm mistaking them for items. Where else have I mistaken flowers for items? Oh, come on. Did I just aggro all three of those guys again? No, I didn't. Oh, man, my heavy attack is so slow. There we go. So yeah, these guys, the Stone Knights, they bear a cunning resemblance to the much more mossy Stone Knights that, oh my goodness, that we met in Darkroot. And I mean, I've been hinting at it really, really hard. This is Darkroot in the past. So this was a convenient way for From to reuse some of the basic geometry, like level geometry. The map is not exactly the same as it was before. There are some variations, but yeah, this is Darkroot. All right, let's take the other upper side here before we go down in there. Oh, we got two of them. These guys camouflage themselves really well, I have to say. Or maybe I'm an idiot. Or both. Oh, we got a bridge over there. So one thing you'll note there, we've got water. There is water here. Oh, and this is where we entered. Okay. We've made a loop. So unlike Darkroot, this actually has a river running through it. Darkroot has the basin. Actually, hold up. I may be getting confused. Darkroot has the basin filled with water, basically. This, I think I might be just backwards. God, there's so many of them. See if we can get two. Oh, gosh. Whew. Alright, so let's use that tactic of hiding behind trees. Oh! Welcome to the DLC. Alright, so we're in Darkroot in the past. We've got a bunch of scarecrows to deal with, and I am not good at dealing with them. Because again, they're moving faster than my sword wants to attack with. What is that? Now, I would love to just make a beeline for where I died, but I'm never sure who exactly I'm aggroing in this area. So I'm going to keep a very close eye to my right. He noticed me. He noticed me. Watch those two. Okay. Oh, I think this may be another entrance to that same area. This might be better, actually. That way I won't have frickin' 5 or whatever aggroed on me at the same time. Yeah, okay. I'll only have 3. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, let's pull that guy. Because I don't want to deal with him and the knight at the same time, but it looks like it is going to happen anyway. I just really don't want to have one of these knights hanging out and bothering me while I'm also being attacked by, like, 5 scarecrows. That would not be good. And I do need to be more careful about checking what he does. And seeing if he's putting his hammer into the ground for one of those pull-ups. It looks like we're just finding parts of the Stone Knight set, kind of scattered around. I don't know if they're all in this area, but they are all very heavy and not at all ideal for my build. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. That looks dry. See, I think in... Oh yeah, it's just a little trickle there. I think in Darkroot, that's a straight up... That's a river with a waterfall going on. We still got a little bit of waterfall going on. But it's a lot drier, actually. And I'm not sure what's up with that. Usually I would expect rivers to dry up or become blockaded. But I guess nature has taken its course in Darkroot. Yeah, whatever. Ooh. And that's the abyss. See the kind of purplish, smoky fog stuff happening? And the corruption happening here, the blue splattered on the ground. That's the abyss. What is this? Ooh. Gross. So yeah, this is the Blight of the Abyss. You gardener. You're a gardener. This is the Blight of the Abyss that is facing the residents of Ulasil. And this is the same thing that would have been tormenting New Londo, but we flooded that, so problem averted. Oop, hello, Stone Knight. You want to fall off like a cliff, maybe? So I don't have to deal with you? What was all this for? Yeah, you can hear that rumbling. The abyss just emanates doom. Wow, that guy's traveling a long way just to fight me. I should be flattered. Alright, he's gonna pull it up. No, he's not. Never mind. Ugh. Okay, so he'll only pull it up if I'm in the area. Got it. Ooh. Oh no! Oh god. I don't want to deal with any of that. God, that looks awful. I don't want to deal with 2 of these knights at once. That's just tedious. This is... ugh. Alright. You guys are retreating. Keep retreating. I don't want to see anything from you. Alright, so this is probably worth checking out. Oh. Okay, that's an elevator going down. I will check out where that goes once I regain my souls. And I'm not... okay, I'll deal with you. Since he ran into a tree, he's wasn't too out of the way. Okay. Oh, you... God. I really don't like those guys. I'm having trouble... What's really bugging me is that I'm having trouble... oh, really? God. Ugh. So I'm having trouble telling when they are going to do a multi-hit combo and when they're just going to do one. And I will chalk that partially to my lack of familiarity with their animations. Just because I haven't played this area a whole lot. Alright. Up is the way. Totally missed. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's grab this item. Elizabeth's Mushroom. I think that's a thing for spellcasters. Let's check. It's a usable item. Greatly restores HP for a limited duration. It's a medicinal thing. Okay. For a limited duration, I'm not sure if that means it's kind of like life gems in Dark Souls 2. I'm not sure. Or if you gain health and then lose it again, that'd be weird and hard to keep track of. Okay, and that's basically all that was worth looking at here. So, let's go see where that elevator went. Oh, that could have been bad. And it would have been no one's fault but my own. See, this is the trouble with me being terrible at navigation, is that I don't really know how to get back to the place. I dropped off a cliff. Very small cliff, but a cliff nonetheless. So I can't walk back the way I came. So I think this is the way I want to go. Some water, don't know what it's doing there. There are my angry beige giants. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the elevator. See you guys. I don't know where this goes. Oh, I know where this goes. So, very worth noting. Very, very, very worth noting. We got another shortcut right here. But it goes down farther rather than going back up. I think there is another shortcut back up, though. So I'm going to thoroughly investigate before I go through that fog door. Soul of Brave Warrior. Oh, this goes... Oh, that I know where that goes. I'm not bothering with that just yet. I want to figure out that shortcut because I know there is one. Yeah, and I really don't want to go through that fog gate with 2 Estus flasks. One of the reasons I was so insistent on regaining my souls is because I wanted to pop a couple of humanity and kindle that bonfire. So I can get... Honestly, I should go for 20. Because behind that fog door is a really, really tough boss fight. I'm pretty sure it's really, really tough. It's generally regarded as really, really tough. Anyway, we've got a I hear a dog. No, there are dogs down there. I remember this.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
How did he know?
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are 2 of us. Did you happen across Knight Artorias? The legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business.
That's really ominous.
I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
So this guy, he sells a bunch of moss clumps. Sells a lot of things that you could ever want. I don't really need the humanity. I have humanities. And he sells arrows, but I'd rather spend things on a level up.
So long.
He's got a great outfit, though. Something straight out of Bloodborne. Alright, this is the shortcut I was looking for. It goes on up. And you'll recall... Yeah, this is where we got those gauntlets. So it's still not, like, super convenient. But we can run straight across this whole area, basically, once we get up. So, Yeah, I'm going to maybe over-prepare, probably perfectly amount of prepare for this upcoming boss fight. Going to pop, let's see, 3 humanity. I just really hope I don't get invaded or something. That'd be really annoying. Oh, and level up. Yeah, let's kindle this baby up to 20. Okay. Now, let's go try out that fog door. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I just don't beat it tonight and give up. I mean, I already recorded a lot earlier this evening, so... Ugh. If I kill 3 of you, I'll be able to afford that humanity from Mr. Top Hat Man. Okay, so that's not so bad. If I just hug the right wall, I only have to deal with those 2 gardeners. And those are the only enemies I'll have to worry about. So, how about I use just like my weakest souls? There we go. That'll let me buy that humanity for future use.
Oh, still alive, are you? Think of anything that you might need?
Oh, he might even sell more. I don't know.
So long.
He's got a great face. Look at that. That's a face you can trust. It's probably a mask. Okay. So, we got a big-ass Coliseum. We got a big-ass fog door. And we've got me making a big deal about this boss. And in no saying sorrow. So that bodes well. Alright, so this is the one and only Artorias of the Abyss. He is the great warrior, the comrade of Lord Gwyn, who, in his attempts to allay the Abyss from Ulyseel, fell to it. Now, this is generally regarded as one of the hardest bosses in the game, but also one of the best. Because it's just totally about your ability to dodge his attacks well. You see he's like throwing abyssal sludge at me or something? I don't know. One nice thing is that it looks like his attacks are purely physical, which means that I can totally block them. Unfortunate thing is that he is relentless. He will punish you if you try to heal, which is why I keep trying to heal. He'll really punish you if you try to do anything, but... Ah. Yeah, these heavy attacks probably aren't going to hit. And again, the unsatisfactory range on the Gravelord sword here is coming into play. Just not quitting, or not hitting quite as far as I want to. So when he does that long charge, that's probably a good good time to heal. Ooh. Alright, so once you get him to about half health, he will buff himself like that. And if you're better than me, you can get a hit or two in on him when he does that. But now he will do more damage. And I think he might be faster and stuff. And I haven't been paying attention to numbers. He might take less damage now. I don't know. Honestly, the slight difference in the amount of damage that you do probably won't matter as much as your ability to read his tells. So, the damage buff, or the defense buff, if it even exists, I don't know. Won't be too bad. Alright, so this is going to be an AoE. Not too bad. And it looks like even with his buff, his attacks are still purely physical. So a physical block shield is going to do you good things. Ooh. I'm gonna get my distance, see if I can get an opportunity to heal. Yeah, good timing. Because even if he can get an attack in while I'm healing without me dodging, the distance will take just long enough that I can get my shield up. And that's Knight Artorias. Apparently very easy to cheese if you have the Great Shield of Artorias. Fitting that the best way of taking him down is to use his own shield against him. Now look at that soul. It's dark. It's a dark soul. It's purple at least. Let's see what it says. Victim of the Abyss, no longer the Abyss Walker. Soul of Lord Gwyn's Knight Artorias, who was consumed by the Abyss. The legend that Artorias repelled the Abyss only told half the story. It seems that he was defeated and his honor preserved by some unsung hero, who was the true victor over the Abyss. So, according to the history books, Artorias defeated the Abyss. Maybe died in the process. But he was consumed by the Abyss. Someone else did it. Hope.